We're tracking several key congressional races that took place right here in the tri-state.
Overall, Republicans have regained control of the U.S. Senate, but control of the House is still up for grabs. Good day's Briella, Tomassetti in Rockville Center on Long Island with more. Briella, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Dan and Tashani, good morning to both of you. And that is a crucial point to make, that these key races here in New York play a major role in deciding who takes control of the House. Several closely watched battles played out in the Hudson Valley and here on Long Island, including the race for the 4th Congressional District, which is still so close, it is yet to officially be called.
It's time to turn a new page. It's time to get Congress back to work again.
Democrat Laura Gillen declared victory in New York's 4th Congressional District by a slim margin this morning, unseating first-term Republican Anthony D'Esposito. The race taking place on the South Shore of Long Island is a pivotal one as Democrats seek to regain control of the House. Late last night, D'Esposito, a retired NYPD officer, refused to concede.
We knew this was going to be a tough race. We are ready to go to the mat.
While that district may have flipped, incumbent Republican Mike Lawler fended off Democratic challenger Mondaire Jones in New York's 17th Congressional District, which covers all of Rockland and Putnam counties, plus parts of Dutchess County. It gave the GOP a crucial win.
We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Incumbent Democrat Pat Ryan will keep his seat in the 18th Congressional District, also in the Hudson Valley. He claimed victory over his Republican opponent, Allison Esposito.
I just want to thank you all so much. Everyone in this room did so much work to help us win this campaign.
Powers that be are still in motion, and I believe our country is on the path to be saved.
Meanwhile, Josh Riley clinched an important win for Democrats in upstate New York's 19th Congressional District, unseating freshman Republican Mark Molinaro after Molinaro defeated him in 2022 by fewer than 2 points. And in the closely watched race for New Jersey's 7th District, Republican incumbent Tom Kean Jr. survived a challenge from his Democratic opponent, Sue Altman.
I'm excited about hopefully what I can do to serve this country in the U.S. Senate.
We ran our own race and owned our own lane, and we fought well.
In our local Senate races, New Jersey Democrat Andy Kim defeated Republican hotel developer Curtis Bashaw. The two were vying for former Senator Bob Menendez's spot. He resigned over the summer after being convicted on federal bribery charges. In New York, Democratic Senator Kirsten Gillibrand sailed to victory to secure a 3rd term over Republican Mike Sapricone. And in Connecticut, Democratic incumbent Chris Murphy keeps his seat after winning against Republican Matthew Corey and 2 third-party candidates. Republican gains on Long Island were eroded when former Congressman George Santos was expelled after fabricating his life story and defrauding campaign donors. Santos was replaced in a special election by Democratic Congressman Tom Swazi. He won re-election last night. For now, we're live here, though, in Rockville Center. Tashani, back to you.
Briella, thank you.